From antiques to vinyl records and old-fashioned cafes, there's no wonder.
Retro is definitely back.
Businesses in Perth are getting around the vintage craze with their spin on the retro trend. Mum Nicole, sister Jess and daughter Leah, also known as the upcycling Gypsy Mutts, opened their online vintage store around 2 years ago. They began selling their own collection of clothes, furniture and antiques before their business boomed on Instagram.
Started in op shops and then Gumtree and then Marketplace became a thing. Every now and then you go to buy something off like one of those platforms and then they'll be like, oh, this is a deceased estate or we've just put our family into a home.
The Gypsy Mutts don't just love the aesthetic. For them, it's also about sustainability.
Think twice about what you're buying if you're buying it new and if you really need to buy it new.
From furnishing your house to dressing your kids to setting up a business,
And I think as well for younger people, it's a lot more achievable and a lot more affordable to buy secondhand because you know that it's a higher quality and it is going to last you longer than a cheap fix.
Liam Lynch is the co-owner of Rhubarb Records. Over the past few years, he's seen a rise in the demand for music played on vinyl.
If you buy a record, well, it's analogue, so there's something different about it from the get-go. But you also get, a nice tangible package with some artwork and the like as well. So I think it's just as much about the collectability and the process of collecting as it is about anything else.
Even with the competition from streaming services and digital formats, many contemporary artists still opt for the vinyl record.
I think artists are starting to think about when they're writing a song or when they're writing or creating something, they're thinking about where it's going to fit within the context of that album format.
Transporting you to a historic time, Mid-Century Cafe and Collectibles prides itself in offering a timeless retail and dining experience. This hidden gem in Perth will set you right back to the 1950s, 60s and 70s.
We've got the Retro Club. We have the Retro Motorbike Club come. The Retro Car Club come. We have oldies who come in and do their knitting. We always have book club people in all the time.
And their reason for success?
The retro theme is one that everybody loves, young and old.
You've heard it. Retro is back and here to stay.